So today we have a horse we're working on. He's got this crack that starts down here in the frog and goes all the way up in between the bulbs. So the goal today is to stabilize his foot. I want to limit movement on each side of the crack and medicate the crack. We're going to limit movement by placing a bar shoe on this horse and by putting side clips on either side of the hoof capsule. We're going to medicate this crack with copper sulfate. So the first thing that I'm noticing on the bottom of this hoof is that I do not have a lot of depth in my toe, but I do have quite a bit of heel growth. Sometimes these soft heel cracks can happen just because the horse is growing too much heel. So we're going to take down this heel a little bit more and start preparing our bar shoe. You can see how deep the crack is going in there. I'm just trying to kind of clean the dirt out of it a little bit before we medicate it. I want to be really careful that I don't knife too deep because we have soft, sensitive tissue right here. I'm just trying to clean out the parts that I can clean out without opening an injury. Okay, so I just want to talk about kind of what our plan of action is now. So many times when people are trimming a horse, they always talk about taking off toe and standing the horse up. But when you leave too much heel, and I've already trimmed this horse down, but I probably took, close to an inch of heel off. I've seen too much heel growth cause more problems than too much toe growth in my experience as a farrier. When you're trimming a hoof, you need to bring the whole entire foot back, not just the toe or not just the heel. In this horse's case, he was trimmed on the toe over and over again and made his heel grow a little bit too long. And I'm not sure what caused this soft heel crack behind the bulbs, but I do believe that these long heels were not helping it. Okay, so before we start building our shoe, I just want to have this horse standing in this medication for a little bit. I'm using a product called Copper Tox. And Copper Tox works pretty good on most bacterial infections. So I think it will help if there are and I do know that there are bacteria deep down inside this crack. So we'll just go ahead and let the horse sit with this Copper Tox soaking in him while we're building our shoe. An inch and a quarter. There should be one or two sharp heads. Just a loop knife or any knife, I don't care. relieving my sole pressure. I'll make sure my nail's good before I sink it. Okay, so we're done with this foot. A couple things about it. We went with these side clips to kind of stabilize the hoof capsule because we're trying to keep this hoof from moving around so that this crack in the back can get all healed up. And then if we want to look at the bottom of the foot, bottom view, we've got our side clips and our toe clip to kind of keep this hoof capsule a little bit more stabilized. And then from the bottom view here, you can see that we medicated this soft heel crack, and we also see he has another crack kind of developing on this lateral heel. We're not going to worry about that right now. I actually believe that a bar sheet might help this a little bit in the long run, but we're going to leave it open like this and keep medicating it over the next few days. But I suspect this horse is going to make a full recovery.